Welcome, Aquarius. This is your Love Scope reading for August 2014. So I really do feel that you feel enlightened this month, full of passion this month, full of creativity this month, perhaps, knowing who you are, knowing where you want to go, and in love. Now, I've gotten this one card so many times in readings, and another one as well this week. We start with the Seven of Swords. It's all about trusting you. It's all about trusting your inner gut, your intuition, your sixth sense on whether or not a relationship is working, whether it needs to end, if you should approach somebody new, if you deserve it. If you don't have anybody in your life and you want love in your life, then it's a matter of being truthful with yourself on whether or not you deserve it. And you do deserve it, by the way, okay? Please believe that. But it's you convincing you that you're worthy. It's, this is like all your trials, and you're ready to pick up the lessons and go forward now. You know what you want in love. And now I really do believe it's almost a decision time in choosing the right path to go forward. The King of Pentacles, so the spotlight will definitely be on you. You are the king. You sit in your well-being. Spirit sits next to you. There's new growth in your life, some new growth in love, romance. If you are with somebody in a relationship, this is definitely a time to have beautiful conversations about where you want to take the relationship, because there is definitely going to be new growth. The kingdom is going to become stronger. It's going to have a firm foundation under it, but it's going to take talks. It's going to definitely take talking, conversations, spark, in order to spark some things that you need to still address, or to make that firm decision, okay? If you're in the most beautiful setting with your partner and still things seem off, or your mind is drifting to where else you could be, then that's your inner you telling you, you know what, this isn't right. It's time to move on and go do those things that you want to do. On the other hand, the whole world goes away when you're next to that special somebody. And in that case, obviously, you are walking a beautiful path together and growing together in light and love. Now we have the Six of Cups. And this is your peace of mind card. But I think you're holding yourself back in some way from truly experiencing love the way you should be. Of gaining that happiness as much as you want it. And I think the only thing that you're going to be holding back on really is your thought process of what you deserve and what you desire, and how those two things are really the same thing. And the more you understand that, and the more you apply it to your today, your moment, your now, the more beautiful life is going to be going forward. Okay, I think there's going to be a lot of situations this month in order to get you in the right frame of mind for next month, because you're changing yourself. Okay, you're evolving. You're evolving on how you think of love, how it's represented in your life. Is there a connect there? Is there a disconnect there? How do you make it better? How can you make it better? Do you need to walk away? And also, it could be something... It's definitely your thought process. It's definitely about affirmations, okay? So if you're looking for somebody in your life and they are not there and you really want that somebody, start out with your daily affirmation, okay? Thank you for placing love in on my path today. Now, our timeline and God, the universe's timeline, is really different, okay? We go by hours, minutes, days, weeks, months. They go by, you got the lesson, okay, time to move on, time to give you the new path. So when I say new tomorrow, it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months. It's when you finally come to the realization and learn the lesson fully to move forward in your path. And I think you are, because this is somebody who is about to go forward in their path. Okay, and we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so now she is somebody who stands back, takes in everything of the situation, and makes a firm and wise decision based on everything in front of her. Okay, she's always right. Okay, she's always right. It's also very fertile energy. She's very fertile. So if you're looking to expand a family, take that next step in a commitment, very good times for it right now. Very good times for it right now. There's an energy, there's a beauty that surrounds you that's just going to make that the most wonderful month of the year for you, I think, for these two cards, because you are going forward in your journey, and it's based on some really clear, sound, wise choices you've made about your love life and who you want to be with and why you want to be with them. Okay, now we have the Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So some of you might need to step back and clear your chakras. That's what I got when I saw those buckets of color there. Do a chakra clearing. Okay, there's a million of them on YouTube. And they're all free. So, you can pick the 3-minute meditation, or you can pick the 5-hour meditation, whichever, works best for you and your time allotment. But definitely work on clearing those chakras, especially the heart. The heart for love, but the throat for your voice in the situation, your voice in the relationship, your voice for your tomorrow, and strengthening it. Okay, so that's the only reason you're taking time out, is just making a more beautiful path to tomorrow. Okay, and make a decision. So your decision could very well be, and I've used this one in a lot of readings, and I will use it for yours as well, since it popped into my head again. So you and your partner, you're in a relationship, and you and your partner has lost their job, and the only work they could find was a couple of towns over. The commute would be too expensive and too time consuming to do on a daily basis, so they need to move and come home on weekends and live there 5 days a week. But now, through discussion and whatnot, you find out that, well, we really can't afford it for you to come home every weekend. So it's like, okay, well, I'll come home once a month. And then, now you're standing with the decision, okay? So you have a decision to make. And on the one hand, you could be saying, you know what, I give so much in this relationship already. I don't see you as it is, and it already hurts. I don't think I can do 48 hours a month. I think I need more than that. I need that love, that touch, that tenderness, that romance, that passion a little bit more often than what this relationship is going to give me. Or you could be saying, you know what, I know it's temporary. I know we've been through struggles like this before, and eventually a job will open up here and you'll come home, or I'll move there. It can work. We can work through this. Yeah, it'll be hard. I'll miss you terribly. But we can do this. If we put our minds to it, our love will move past this, push past this, walk into a greater, more beautiful tomorrow because of it. But the spotlight is really on you and on your choices and your actions and what you believe. Okay, so you might need to release some things. Obviously. When you hear a loud noise, a sudden noise, like a horn honking, a dog barking, a cat meowing in a reading of any type, pay close attention. Spirit definitely wants to get your attention, even if you're just having that self-communication with yourself and you're jarred out of it by a loud sudden noise or something. Pay close attention to what you were thinking, because it was vital for your path going forward. So until we meet again, your happily ever after is not in these cards, but your peace of mind definitely is. That foundation for the happily ever after is all coming about for you. So embrace it. And until next time we meet, remember, I do love you.